What's up, guys? Killer back with another Zombie IO video. Today we're going over chapters 65 Park Street and 66 Ancient City Ruins 2. Guys, I have turned up my volume quite a bit. If it's too loud, please leave in the comments. Let me know. I did it on the patch. I didn't broadcast on this one, but I did turn the volume because I was listening back, and it's like super low sometimes, and so it's not quite a rocket science as to how it works, but we're rocking with this. So guys, we're going again Reno versus Dr. J today. He went against the lean last time, so we got Reno versus Dr. J today, and we'll see how it goes. I've got the setup already in place. The only thing that's changed is the Tech Hunter helmet, and I'm running the Tech Hunter boots. I did get rid of my Myth 4 A gear boots because I wanted to get the Tech Hunter set up. So guys, we will be running. Recently I found out some more information about Dr. J a little bit. So he actually boosts Drone A, Drone B, Fire Fortress in the mines. So if you have a Dr. J and you're like, man, I'm not really getting the damage that I wanted out of him, that's probably why you're not running the proper items to actually go with Dr. J to get the boost that you need. So Dr. J has a tech in his kit. He will actually boost mines, Drone A, Drone B, and Fire Fortress. So what we're going to do is we're going to focus on mines, Fire Fortress, and Fire Fortress, Drone A, or Drone B, depending on how it rolls. Now, of course, I'm going lasers because I just do. I love the lasers. And we're going to see if Dr. J can actually out DPS Reno. Now, what I will say is that it's more likely that you won't be able to tell that Dr. J is doing more, but what he does, he adds a 10% buff to Fire Fortress, Mines, and Drone A. So that 10% buff will actually increase the Drone A probably the most. So Drone A, I've seen it on a couple of my Discord chats. When it's maxed out and used properly for, I'm gonna go with that because I'm looking for something. When it's used properly, it can actually out DPS lasers, and that was with somebody rocking broccoli too. And he had his lasers, I want to say to Myth. It's on one of my well Discord channels for Zombie IO. Shout out to them. I think Deadpool leads it up over there, and some of the other guys. So that is where the true power is. So if Dr. J is not doing all the damage that he can do while he is on the battlefield, what he's actually doing is buffing everything that's actually on the battlefield. So right now your Drone A, your mines again, and I want to try to get Flame Fortress. There it is right there. That's what I was looking for. So now I have 3 out of the 4 buffs that he does. So now all this stuff is buffed because it's on Dr. J's path. So whereas Dr. J might not be doing the most damage, now everything else around him is, making him pretty much a very good enemy killer late game. So like for instance, what it is you're gonna have to build him early. So you're gonna have to focus, and bats come out at 250, and I think they came out at 230 as well, guys. Once again, it's hard to talk and teach at the same time, but I'm trying. So what we're doing is we're talking about Dr. J and how the buff is. So 3-minute mark, you're also gonna get bats right before the boss at 60%. This one's gonna be a shorty. So Dr. J might not be doing the damage you want him to do, but what he is doing is he is increasing 4 to 3 out of your active abilities, and that might be at 10% a pop, might be where that extra chance to beat a level is. So you got your Dr. J and you're like, man, I'm not really pleased with him, but you happen to have the Flame Fortress, you happen to have the Mind Vegetable, you happen to have the grapes. I think the Flame Fortress is peaches, and I think the mine is slipping me. Corn. The mine is corn, and then the drone B would be the radishes. So if you happen to have those higher than you have the lasers, and you got a Dr. J, you're like, man, this broccoli is just really not dropping for me. But I do have this radish, this corn, and I have this you know, this grapes, and I have the rest of the toolkit for Dr. J. Well, use your strengths. Like, start pairing Dr. J with this stuff and get him ready to, you know, maximize damage. You know, you think that it's one way to skin a cat, but it's more than one way. You can rock Dr. J doing what he's supposed to do, going crazy, and just boost him up with the other items, the other active items with your, and it's not that many passive items on that. So like, for instance, if you're rocking, if you happen to be rocking the mines in the Flame Fortress, Dr. J you only need the dynamite, and then you need the magnet for Dr. J, and the magnet works with electric trap. Electric trap is not necessarily, doesn't get boosted, but it's a turret, so you know it kind of goes along with that pairing. So you could trap them, mine them in Flame Fortress, and you might be getting more damage out of them for the simple fact that you have them stuck in the Flame Fortress, and they're going to get hit by the mine, which might be better. You know, it's just the way it works for you. And that, of course, went the way it went. So Dr. J, he didn't get a buff per se. This is always in his tech, but I kind of found out, read a little bit more because I was trying to pass the level and figure out which one's which. I was doing damage and figuring it out. But let's see how this went. So like, look, so like lasers is right there, tactical mine, droid A, and they're in the billions right now. And then the Flame Fortress didn't get where it needed to go, but the 10% increase now has this higher. Now I didn't really focus on the water cannon laser sword, but and Dr. J did 5 million, not much more than Reno. Reno would have caught him if I'd have got him to 7-star. But the buff he added to this, so now you got to take a 10% from this and a 10% from that and add it to this. So that'd be like 1.2 here and 0.5 here. So 1.2 would make that 23. Let's just go 24, round it up. And then let's go 24 and a half. So now it's at 24.5% up. And then you'd have to take another 10% off this, which I'm not doing because it's at point. So whatever. So I mean, he did increase the damage. So he is doing more damage. But Reno would smoke him if I'd have got Reno rolling, but Reno didn't roll. But that was chapter 65. Let's go to chapter 66. Shout out to everybody leaving me comments on some of the videos. I did get some negative feedback about how I'm overpowering these videos. It's not really helping them. I have 8K. I think somebody says I have 80K CP. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm not talking to you. 80K CP, like, you're not playing enough. Like, you should be able to get 80K CP in a week, and that's just maybe, and that's not paying any money. That's just playing. Like, I got that from gyms, and then the rolls from the, I think it was 100. What was it? 119 or something? 111 rolls that they got from the chest opening. You should be past that level of CP. And I'm not trying to, you know, shame free to play or not shame free to play, or, you know, not talk junk about anybody. I don't really care about if you pay or don't pay to play the game. This is, I play this game and I do these videos purely for education. I want to educate everybody who wants to know about Zombie.io and how it goes later game. So if you're not here, that's fine. Go look some of my other videos. Check back with me when you get here, when you catch up to us folks who actually play this game. Shout out to all the free-to-play players. Hopefully some of my tips and tricks have also helped you I think another one, somebody was jonesing me. We came to an understanding. Shout out to Den, I think his name is on Discord, or Dean. We came to an understanding. He was saying that my hit on my guild boss and world boss wasn't good because I'm just using the S gear, or I should be having higher because my power level is higher, and that's potentially true. Like I don't lack that I don't have something to gain on the world boss and guild boss, but what I do on the guild boss and world boss is I use the destroyer armor because that's the armor I have. At the time, he did not know that. I don't have any of the double S gear, which does work a little bit better if you tool it right. There goes a bomb at 115 or 110, guys. So this is a bomb stage. Probably this looks like it's gonna be bomb and bats. There goes bats at 120. Yeah, and he didn't realize that I didn't have that stuff. And that's fine. I don't care about that. You know, clearly new fans, great. Like, check some of my old videos so you can learn a little bit more about me and more about the game. But like, remember that this is educational purposes. Like, I'm trying to like give you what I got. Like, I do tool down, but I don't have to tool down to do these videos. I could do these videos completely tooled up. And maybe that's what you guys want. Maybe you guys want me completely tooled up. The problem is the Susanoo takes up half the board, and you guys won't be able to see anything but me just run around in this big giant Susanoo going crazy. Another bomb at 150. So this is a bomb board, guys. You'll probably want to run some type of slowing and some type of if you're running slowing, what else do you want to run? Slowing. And then another thing I thought about is maybe when you guys are doing bats, if you guys are clear of the bats, and this is going to sound crazy, you might try boots to outrun them. The problem I have with boots is you have a game that you guys have came out with that's glitchy as crap when you get crowded, and you want me to run faster into a glitch crowd. So that's why I don't recommend boots. But if your game is running smoothly because you got the state-of-the-art phone and the fastest internet going to it or whatever, not great. You might try to outrun them so you can maneuver when the bats come, so you react when they come. The reason I have a problem with that strategy is because my game glitches, and on BlueStacks it crashes so much I couldn't do that anyway. That is another strategy though. You could outrun the bats. And I do have another strategy for you guys. There's another thing you could potentially do with bats and bombs, and even some of the daily challenges or the extreme challenges with the laser coming down and getting hit by the laser. And that's actually, it's really old fashioned. I don't know why it hit me so late, but like, look at this. Like, I could not have the boots going on right now because my game's going too slow. You might try to out health it. And what do I mean by that? Well, in this game, there is a health buff called the tuna can. The tuna can, you can out health it and out heal it. The tuna can, I lost my mouse. The medikit and all that will also grant you a. Oh, I should have got the. Messed up, guys. Yeah, this one's gonna be over, and Dr. J smoked him, and this one's gonna be over quick. So yeah. Oh, maybe not. Let me see. Yeah, I should have. It didn't matter. Dr. J won this one. But yeah, you might be able to out buff it and out heal it. So out HP it and out heal it. What that would entail is potentially running maybe a healer in a tank. I would recommend Robin and I think this is Angie. Yeah, Angie. And then what you might want to do is, excuse me. What you might want to do is run tuna can and run the medikit for that. But back to the education part and addressing everybody with negative feedback. So somebody said these videos move too fast and not getting anything from it. Cool. Again, watch my older stuff and catch up. As far as the guild boss and world boss hits, guys, Reno came back and destroyed him. Yeah, so Reno, like, yeah, so he did increase you did see these two go up. Shout out to Fire Fortress, but Reno is better. He's just a triple S. He's more damage than Dr. J is going to be. I give this one to Reno. He's going to be stronger, like 7 bill. easy, and I barely got him up to 7 at the end. Dr. J was 7 for a long time. I don't have all the gears. I've said that in multiple videos before. I'm working on getting all the gears, but we're looking like we're getting a new gear soon after this patch that's coming out. So me and Den had an understanding. He understood like why I wasn't able to get the hits. I use the gear I got and do the best I got with the gear I have. As of right now, my Dragon Slayer is better than my S gear on guild and world bosses, so that's what I rock. That's where I'm at with that. Again, we're all learning in real time. This game is fairly new. I don't think it's 3 months old yet still. And did I freeze up? No, I didn't. Okay, cool. Let's take a picture. And guys, that'll be this video. That was again chapter 65 and 66 cleared. Reno versus Dr. J. Give it to Reno. I knew he was going to win anyway, because why not? He's the man. And guys, I will see you guys on the next one. Like, subscribe to the channel, leave comment, leave feedback, good or bad. I do not care. Hit me up on Discord right above here, and I will get back to you regardless what you say. You're not going to hurt my feelings. Till the next one, kill out. Peace.